Some people tap their feet, some people snap their fingers, and some people just sway back and forth. I just sort of do them all together, I guess.
And now here is Elvis Presley.
I got news for you, baby.
So excited, I can't wait.
I think Presley was a star.
Well, heard the news.
Oh, he's such a sexy person. He will always be the king no matter what.
To commemorate the 50th anniversary of Elvis's marathon recording session in Nashville, the From Elvis in Nashville box set will be released by Sony on November 20th. This is a 4-CD set. The first 2 CDs feature the studio tracks in pristine audio. Acclaimed sound engineer Matt Ross-Spang newly mixed the original 40 studio recordings, removing the added overdubs or orchestration that appeared on earlier releases. The second 2 CDs feature 34 of the best studio outtakes, including some previously unreleased versions. A highlights package will also be available as a 2 LP 12 inches vinyl pressing. Graceland is offering the 2 LP edition exclusively pressed on Aqua and Tangerine 12 inches vinyl. The Elvis That's the Way It Is 50th Anniversary Collector's Edition will be the release for the Elvis fans in 2020. The box sets were delivered at the dealers in Europe in the 3rd week of August. The 2001 cut of Elvis That's the Way It Is was shown in 260 UK cinemas for one night only on August 13.
You know, there's no normal woman that can't get excited when he walks on. He's so dynamic.
The 50th anniversary screening of the 1970 documentary shot to the #1 spot for that day, taking over 94,000 British pounds in box office takings. So far, it is the UK's biggest popular music concert release of 2020. The movie also played in over 200 cinemas internationally.
The coronavirus pandemic did not stop the Elvis Presley birthplace from holding its Fan Appreciation Day.
Fans from near and far traveled here to Elvis's birthplace to show him some love, and they didn't let the coronavirus get in their way either.
Oh my gosh, I'm super excited. This has been my childhood dream. I wanted to come here since I was a little girl.
3 generations. I mean, it's I love the music. My mom loved the music. Now he loves the music, so just passing it on.
10 people at a time toured the exhibits. Employees required everyone to wear face masks inside. Margaret Guyton is 73 years old. She says she waited her whole life to see where he was raised.
I've always been a big fan, and I'm thoroughly enjoying seeing all this. I sure am.
David is from Texas. He is one of the many people who traveled hours to celebrate Elvis Presley's legacy.
Honestly, it's great to see the humble beginnings of people such as Elvis. You know, he accomplished great things.
People usually have to pay to go through the exhibits, but today they got to tour for free.
Due to the coronavirus pandemic, Graceland had limited the number of people who were allowed to attend the vigil in person this year to 720. The vigil was also limited to 3 hours, from 9 p.m. to midnight. A few news sites reported that the price paid for Elvis's historic 1942 Martin D18 guitar was a new world record for Elvis. Now this is not true, because the highest price ever paid for a piece of Elvis memorabilia was this Omega wristwatch. It was sold in May of 2018 for $1.8 million, including buyer's premium. Elvis's historic Martin D18 guitar, which he used between January and June of 1955, was sold at the Gotta Have Rock and Roll auction of August 1st, 2020. There was only one bidder who was prepared to pay the minimum bid of $1.2 million. With commission, the bidder had to pay $1.32 million. Rockhurst Auctions auctioned 50 lots of Elvis Presley memorabilia on August 27. The item with the highest price tag was the gold watch with 26 diamonds that Elvis gifted to J.D. Sumner in 1974. It was sold for $195,500 including the buyer's premium. In the fall of 2020, Follow That Dream Records will release a limited edition of Bruce Jackson on the Road with Elvis, a book with a set of 3 CDs. Bruce was Elvis's Australian sound engineer at the concerts from 1971 to 1977, and he even received a golden TCB necklace from Elvis. This wonderful book was released by the brother of Bruce, Gary Jackson, earlier in 2018. At that time, the book was too expensive for many fans due to the high cost and shipping from Australia.
This is Jack Mullins, and I'm pleased to have been able to work with the Jackson family and the Follow That Dream label to put together this very special 3-CD set compiled from tapes, letters, and memorabilia that Elvis's touring sound man Bruce Jackson collected. He was just 22 when he started working for Elvis, and he said it didn't seem like a big deal at the time, constantly on the road to the next city or town. Bruce said, "I experienced the Elvis magic along the way doing hundreds of shows across mainland USA and Hawaii. In those 6 years, we developed an honest relationship. He trusted me to ensure that he always sounded his best on stage. Offstage, Elvis talked with me about both personal and insignificant things. FTD are pleased to offer the 3-CD set and booklet in a package with the highly acclaimed book Bruce Jackson, On the Road with Elvis, authored by Bruce's brother Gary Jackson. Coming this fall, exclusively on Follow That Dream Records."
What's your feedback, Bruce? I'll send you back to Australia in a kangaroo pouch.
Hello everybody, this is Emil Meyer. This Elvis Presley News Report will be shorter than usual. Reason for this is that I have had a 2 weeks vacation and I am in the midst of selling our house. We have accepted an offer and it now all depends on a construction inspection of our house and the funding of the buyers. We are receiving the keys to our new house on September 3rd, and if all goes well, we will be handing over our keys to the buyers of our house on October 1st. At this moment, I am not sure whether I will be able to make a report for the month of October due to the move. So we all have to wait and see. Until then, see you all and take care. Goodbye. The correct answer to last month's trivia question was that the singer Tony Basil was one of the dancers in the movie Viva Las Vegas. She was the girl with the red dress on. The trivia question for this month is real easy. Listen to this lyric and tell me which Elvis song I am looking for.
Rather see a dead little girl than to be with another man.
Place your answer in the comments. Queensland Health has confirmed that the production crew for the Elvis Presley biopic are being tested for COVID-19 in order to begin resume work on the Gold Coast in the 3rd week of August. Workroom staff have begun unpacking gear and have started arranging sets and costumes. They need about a month of pre-production before filming starts, but the filming start date is still up in the air. The film is scheduled for a release in November of 2021. That's all for this month. Hope to see you next time. Until then, have a happy Elvis Presley Day.
You have a happy